Can you hear me? Okay. I'd like to talk about the Pacific Division Booster Club Carnival that is scheduled to be coming to the Palms community in May of this year. The last time this Booster Club event was held in Palms 2 years ago, a 16-year-old boy was stabbed to death at an event where LAPD officers were surrounding the whole event. And then the two murders got away. They ran right past LAPD officers who did nothing to stop them. No one was ever caught for that crime. And as if that wasn't bad enough, that happened on the second day of the carnival. The carnival kept going the third day. They just kept going like nothing had happened. No statement was released. There wasn't even an apology. They wouldn't apologize to the community for that. And now they think that it's a good idea to bring this event back to Palms? You think the community is going to put up with that? And you should all know this. This all made the news. But I'll tell you something that you don't know. This event last time and this time was done in partnership with an organization called the Motor Avenue Improvement Association. It's headed up by a man named Lee Wallach. When organizers who were working with the Motor Avenue Improvement Association asked him to cancel the carnival on the third day, I have heard this from organizers who worked with him. His response to them was, "This kid didn't have any family, and if you knew who he was, you wouldn't care either." That was his response to a 16-year-old boy who was murdered at his event. And he is working on this event again this year. And this is just the tip of the iceberg with this guy. I've heard from multiple people in the community, including a former Palms Neighborhood Council board member, that he once threatened to punch a neighborhood council board member over a dispute that they were having. His organization used to have a speaking slot at the neighborhood council. They took it away because multiple women came forward and said that they had had experiences with him that made them feel uncomfortable and unsafe from his advances. He's also sent threatening messages to people in the Palms Neighborhood Watch. So this guy, you guys legitimize him. Neighborhood council doesn't want to work with him. City council doesn't want to work with him either. Last time this event happened, Katie Yaroslavsky's office was involved in planning this event. I have talked to people in Katie Yaroslavsky's office. They want nothing to do with this event this time around. So it's you guys, it's Pacific Division, that legitimizes this neighborhood bully, this guy who thinks he's dictator of the neighborhood and tries to harass and intimidate people when he doesn't get his way. So I suggest after this meeting is over, someone calls up Pacific Division and tells them to cancel the carnival. The community's not going to put up with it, but if they're stupid enough to still go through with this carnival, I can tell you right now the community will be there. We're not going to be there to participate. We're going to be there to protest. Let's see who has a bigger crowd, the protesters or the people who are participating in the carnival.